like it. Seems something's about to be. Check it out, I've been in this line too long. Gotta change my attitude. It's time to say, I just love. Cause I made up my mind, going in another direction. Cause if I don't, I'll live in destruction. I'll walk and I'll crawl, but this time I'm gonna give my all. Please don't hinder me, I'm trying to make a change. I'm going all the way and I'm going in Jesus' name. My mind's made up, no turning back. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up, no turning back. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up, no turning back. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up, no turning back. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up, no turning back. All right. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up, no turning back. All right. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up, no turning back. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up, no turning back. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up, no turning back. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up, no turning back. Yes, I'm happy because I'm on the right track. My mind's made up. I'm giving my house in order, so I'll be ready when he comes.
Good evening. Robin Williams and peace. We just came to tell you I'm living to live again.
Living to live again.
And with his heart,
And with
hey,
the Lord I shall reign.
rain, rain.
Reign.
I'm getting my house in order.
So I'll be ready when he coming like a thief in the night. Children get so hard, but he's come to love.
We're just letting you know that get your hearts right because he's soon to come. Coming like a thief in the night. Children, get your hearts right. For he's soon. Oh, I'm getting my house in order. So I'll be ready when he comes. Thank you.
Welcome to the third annual Social Justice and Beloved Community Concert celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Now, welcome to the stage, the San Francisco Human Rights Commission Executive Director, Dr. Cheryl Davis.
Good evening. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. Good evening. Y'all saw me up here trying to figure out which way to go. You better be nice. Good evening. So, welcome to our third annual MLK kickoff celebration. Thank you so much for being here in space with us tonight. I had the opportunity to talk to someone earlier who was like, you know, are we really seeing progress? Are things actually improving and getting better? And I was saying I had the opportunity over the years to meet on several occasions John Lewis. And people would ask John Lewis, right, oh, how do you feel? We haven't made much progress. We're not doing enough. And he would say, there is always room to do better, but as someone who can tell you what it looked like 40, 50, 60 years ago, he's like, this is progress. And I thought about it earlier. Even the ability to get up and question and challenge the powers that be, the ability to get up and say, I don't agree, the ability to get to protest and not have dogs or hoses or other things put on you, that is progress. And so as we pause to reflect, yes, we are not going to rest on our laurels and say that it's all good enough, because it's not good enough. But it is better than it was, and so we celebrate and pause and respect and appreciate the people who marched, the people who were bitten, the people who were hosed, the people who sat down, the people who stood up, the people who marched. So I wanted to just say, on behalf of the Human Rights Commission, the Northern California MLK Foundation, and all of our other partners, thank you for what you do to this day, but also thank you for the ancestors, thank you for the people in the past, thank you for the blood, sweat, and tears that have come to help us be able to be in this place and in this space at this point in time. Thank you all so very much for being here. I want to give a special shout out to, and I know they'll do this later, but I always forget. I want to give a special shout out to Sarah Williams and Debbie Zinzavadia for helping to make sure and orchestrate what we are all able to take part in tonight. And I have the amazing pleasure and honor to be able to introduce and bring up next the mayor of San Francisco, Mayor London Breed, will be our next speaker. That's right. Woo, somebody, that's right. When Mayor Breed was running the African American Art and Culture Complex, look, when she was running the African American Art and Culture Complex, some folks may remember, especially during the time when President then Barack Obama said, you know, and then built on the idea that MLK Day is not a day off, it's a day on. London Breed took that very seriously, worked to organize buses and cleanups and volunteer days and all sorts of things that organized and orchestrated hundreds of people across the city that were dispatched to go and do amazing work. And she continues today to really be an advocate for service learning projects, for us being able to help each other to engage and to make a difference. And I just want to thank her so much for being here tonight, but also for her consistent, continuous support to elevate and talk about social justice in a very real and tangible way. Thank you, Mayor London Breed.
All right, good evening, everybody. Are we ready to celebrate? Are we ready to commemorate? Well, I'm really excited to be here tonight because just taking a moment to pause and reflect on the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King has always been something that I have appreciated. Growing up in this city, there used to be so many celebrations, and our community would come together on a regular basis. I remember Reverend Cecil Williams leading the charge, and the march, and the people would show up from all over the Bay Area, and we would descend on Civic Center, and there would be speeches and performances and music, kids and families and seniors and wheelchairs, and everyone came from all over for one purpose. The purpose of reminding ourselves of what Dr. King stood for and how he decided that it was important for him to put his life on the line to support Black people in this country and to engage in civil disobedience, to engage in using love as a weapon of peace to bring us together. And it was so important to me when I worked in the community, when Reverend Williams decided to retire and we saw a bit of a void. It was what happened. People are used to coming to San Francisco for this purpose. And over the years, with all the things we've tried to do, we tried to continue to be that place when people would take the train and exit and march and go to Yerba Buena and do other things. And when we introduced the Dreamkeeper Initiative in San Francisco, a commitment to give $60 million a year for Black people, decided by Black people, to invest in businesses and home ownership opportunities and programs and things that matter to our community, it was only appropriate that we invest in Dr. Martin Luther King Day as a way to bring people together, to remind us of why we are here. And yes, incremental change, and there are shoulders that we stand on, and why we are able to be here today and to be advocates. And for me, someone like me to be mayor is it's what people fought for, is for opportunity, for us to have opportunity like anybody else, for us to stand on these stages, for us to run these cities in this country like anybody else. We celebrate how far we've come, but always never letting our foot off the gas, knowing that there is so much work still to be done. And this celebration is a chance for us to not only be reminded of that, but it's a chance for us to experience joy, to experience and share that joy in this environment with music, and to watch our talented people sing their hearts out, and to talk about the things that are important to us, and to make us feel happy to be alive in this moment, and feel blessed that we are here to enjoy this celebration. So I want to thank all of you who are here tonight, especially those who traveled to San Francisco to see the Robin J. Williams Gospel Choir, and to see some of the extraordinary talent to sing and to feel joy. There's so much going on in the world. We know that. But there is nothing wrong with taking a moment to experience that joy, that love, that peace that can truly unite us and bring us together. Thank you all so much for being here.
Their journey together started not as brothers, but as stage competition. They met outside the legendary Black Box in Oakland, California, practicing their craft and noticing each other's work ethic and forming a bond. That bond has turned into a 20-year journey of friendship, a professional relationship, features on stages and platforms, individually and together around the world. Please welcome to the stage 2024 Grammy-nominated spoken word artists, Prentice Powell and Shawn William.
I don't know if you guys have heard, but black boys be everything. Yep. Black boys be everything to everybody. Black boys be everything to everybody but themselves.
Right.
And I know, because black boys be me.
Yep.
Black boys be great. Black boys be quiet. Black boys be innocent. When black boys see cops, black boys get nervous, because that's when black boys tend to get shot, and black boys, we go in the streets, and black boys, well, we riot. But when black boy gets shot by black boy, that's when black boys go silent. Because black boy ain't no snitch. Black boy ain't never been nobody's. Yo, can you believe that black boys really have to be living like this because we be so hurt? Because black boys be crying? Yeah, black boys be life living even after black boys be dying, because black boys be spirit. Holding the space in between both bad and bougie. Do it look like we get left off? No, we get taken out. Credits erased. Black boys be like movies, like short films, living in fear of early credits, losing life just to win awards, just so the crowd can be like yay, just so the black boy can finally feel like yay. Black boy act like that black man yay. Black boy go broke. They say black boy crazy. Black boy been basking in blackface. You know what I say? I say you drop a black boy in the middle of a frozen lake and it'll still make a ripple.
Let's go.
Black boy bounces balls, then it's black boy go. Black boy searches for self, then it's black boy whoa. Black boy stop, black boy don't talk, black boy dribble. Matter of fact, black boy they told shut up and dribble, just told black boy don't talk, black boy dribble. Black boys be confused.
When a man says, I'm tired, ladies, inquire, probe. Demand him to elaborate, because tired is different. Tired doesn't always mean sleepy. Tired could also mean tired of getting up, tired of moving forward, tired of losing. And you know that your man does not take losing well. And you know that your father does not take losing well. And you know that your brother does not take losing well. Do you know that your son does not take losing well? So if he feels like he's losing in the game of life, he might not take his ball and go home. He might go home and take some pills or a bullet. Your man's feeling like he can't do anything, like he can't accomplish anything, like he can't win at anything. And I know what you're probably thinking. Why can't he come to me and say that he's feeling suicidal like he comes to me when he feels like he's hungry? Because society doesn't allow us black men to have those safe spaces. Because a man of few words use words like help and weak. Because a valuable man is cherished more than a vulnerable one. So us strong men push down our feelings deep down inside, turning temples into tombs. Tombs turn into tumors, anxiety, and it's so pushed down within. And then, do you know what a cry for help from a black man sounds like? It sounds like, I'm good, I'm alive, I'm okay.
The white man don't run this country.
No, Asians, Italians, Hebrews, understand that we run this country because black men are being used as batteries, packaged, exposed, and exploited to run this country, jump, dance, and dunk for this country, basically being ran by this country like batteries. My brothers who are copper tone get used like copper tops, harassed when the copper stops, get a felony and they snatch us off our blocks. 100,000 black men are in and out of prison daily. You do the math. That's 100,000 nigga watts. From Bed-Stuy, New York, Chicago, Oakland, down to Watts.
If we ain't powering these jail cells, we too busy on the block getting shot. Another dead black man and we ain't even shot because they've hot-wired our minds to be desensitized like batteries. Slaving for the man, blowing our backs out, waiting for welfare like assembly lines. Don't be surprised, they're pulling the wool over your eyes. The new word for genocide in 2024 is a blackout battery.
It doesn't matter if it's drug dealing, credit card scam, murder, or assault and batteries. 18 in the package. You might call them prison buses, but I call them the new millennium slave shits batteries. Call us double A's, that's African Americans going to the pen making pennies. Black men manufacturing clothes for Old Navy, The Gap, and J.C. Penney's.
Shoes made by Kenny's like batteries.
Adults being used as votes. Get a felony, brother, you just lost your right to vote.
They want you to know there is no hope. You are destined for doom. If they could, they would try to get to your ass in the womb.
My babies are being used as triple A's, powering the country and spy for the CYA.
That's why they call these things charges.
So we can power this country like batteries help. Fat cats' pockets get puffy.
Take that.
Behind my back, the judge is calling me a jigaboo, energizer, jungle bunny.
Y'all already know where we come from. Our electric company is called PG&E. That's pushing genocide efficiently.
Then that's an acronym for your ass, man. 100 cops from a simple prop because the city and state need that gas, man.
Yo, the government needs somebody to power these lights.
From the riverboats to the Mississippi to the bright lights in Vegas from Mumia.
Geronimo Pratt.
Troy Anthony Davis. I can see the ass now.
Black men in prison,
we keep going and going and going.
Thank you, Prentice and Shawn, for that electric piece. Coming up next, Aisha Fukushima. Aisha Fukushima is a performance lecturer, justice strategist, singer, songwriter, and raptivist, rap activist, which is a hip-hop project spanning 20 countries and 4 continents, amplifying universal efforts for freedom and justice. She is a multilingual African-American and Japanese woman who has lectured and performed all across the world. Fukushima's raptivism work has been featured in Oprah Magazine, TEDx, and by media outlets worldwide, linking themes such as hip-hop, global citizenship, empowerment, feminism, and cultural activism through storytelling and live musical performance. Please welcome to the stage, raptivist Aisha Fukushima.
Oh my goodness, how y'all feeling? I said, how y'all feeling? Yes, that's what I like to hear. In the land of the free and the home of the How can this be the land of the free and the home of the brave when so many people live in fear? I captivate, reincarnate with an imagination state of mind. Teacher, do you mind? I am growing here. Cocoon in a cacophony of sounds and silences like ancestors' footsteps that pace with my heart. I am more than those labels make me out to be. I said, we are more than those labels make us out to be. We are human, first and foremost. I said, we are human, first and foremost, except for when we are butterflies, whose metamorphosis reopens the orifices of our connectivity. We are more connected than we pretend to be. Let these wings make me free as I fly on the winds of change. A new season has come, rearranged. The old one is done, interchanged, and living as a butterfly has taught me one thing. There is no beginning or ending, only shape-shifting. So let us call this a transformation. Let us call this a reformation. My wing pattern is a blueprint for elevation, and there ain't no stopping this reclamation constructed in a language of sounds and silences that must be read between the lines until we realize that this whole reality is constructed. The education that values one human life over another is corrupted. Migration is a way of life. I said migration is a way of life, and I float by pushing myself up on matter that I cannot see, like dreams shape-shift in a medium of creativity. Sometimes it's hard to be a butterfly when you were built to soar, and some try to colonize the sky. How can you divide the air? Must be hard to breathe if we don't want to share. This is the life of a butterfly. Karma and samsara. Birth and rebirth. I am woman and I know my worth. Monarch but not imperial. I spit philosophies, it ain't ethereal. I keep rising and shining, wondering, can you hear me though? I keep rising and shining, wondering, can you hear me though? So as we float, as we fly, as we flutter, the warmth of prayers that melt like butter flies over aching wounds. Erected in remembrance, stand high like pyramid tombs. This is for you, and for you, and for you, and for all of you. Hold your head high as you speak your truths. I said birds flying high, sun in the sky, breeze drifting on by. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for we, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life Ooh, and we feelin'. Sing it, y'all. Yes, give yourselves a round of applause. Wow. I'm so thrilled to be back in the Bay Area. I spent almost a decade here, and it's been such a formative place for me as an artist. It's fed my soul in so many ways. That first piece that you heard had keys from a local artist named Mike Blankenship, so shout out to Mike. Yes, yeah, show him some love. The pieces, or at least some of them that you're gonna hear tonight, are also off a forthcoming album. So I hope that you enjoy little samples. Is that okay with y'all? Cool. This piece is called I Love You Too. This piece is called Poetry, and I wrote it when I was staying and living in Senegal. I visited the point of no return, and seeing the place where so many enslaved peoples were taken against their will, through that doorway, that image through to the ocean, suddenly this song came to me in one sudden feeling, almost a surge in my soul. And I had to run. I think I called my mom's voicemail at the time and sang it on a tape recording somewhere. And so this is a version of that. It's called Poetry. Let me pick you a fruit from the poetry, juices of lyrical wisdom, creativity. Let me pick you a fruit from the poetry, seeds of change, roots, generations deep, juices of justice, flesh of my ancestors' trust. Let me pick you a fruit from the poetry. Let you taste the bittersweetness of my history. Let me pick you a fruit from the poetry. I said this land made for freedom, for wisdom, and for you and me. I said this land made for freedom, for wisdom, and for you and me. I said this. And for you and me, this land, freedom, wisdom, you and me, this land, freedom, wisdom, you. This land, for you, for me. This land, this land, this land, this land, this land, this land. For you, for me, for you, for you, for you. For you, for me. Oh, thank y'all so much. This next piece is dedicated to the loved ones who may be far away from us, who we might not be able to see anymore, whether that's by distance or perhaps because they've transitioned. It's called Missing You. And I want to invite you in this moment in time to think of someone that you want to call into this space, to dedicate this song to. So if that speaks to you, I invite you on the count of 3 to say that person's or multiple persons' names aloud. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this one more time. Let's say, keep bringing them into the space. They're already here, but 1, 2, 3. This song is for them. I've been missing you. Did you know that I still care? I've been trying to, learning to follow through, even when you're not there. Want you to know that it hurts sometimes. Want you to know that I'm still alright. I've been missing you. Yes, it's true, incredible, so indelible. Wanna hold you close, will not let go. Centrifugal. Let us rise and never fall. No more burden. Let them talk and we will fly from this. From all this hurting. La da 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 da. La da da da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da da. La da da da. This is just to say that I'm missing you today. We will never fade away, never fade away. Let us rise and never fall. No more burden. Let them talk and we will fly from this. From all this hurting. This is just to say that I'm missing you today. This is just to say that I'm missing you today. Thank you all so much. I got a few more pieces for y'all. Is that all right with you? Okay. I am so excited to be here. I forgot to mention that I flew in all the way from Copenhagen, Denmark, to be here. Oh my goodness. So I'm traveling through time, and I'm grateful that you're traveling through time via music with me, with we tonight. So give yourselves a round of applause. And I want to shout out an incredible artist who I'm about to invite on stage. His name is Eddie M. on saxophone. He's going to join me on a couple of songs. Is that all right with y'all? Can we show Eddie M some love? So talented. Thank you for joining me. This next piece is called Ghostin'. Are y'all doing okay? Cool. That's what I like to hear. And this piece is one, it's about how much we need each other, in my humble opinion. So I hope you feel that in every wavelength of this song. Took me as far as I could go, through the winds, beyond the snow. I could tell the impossible, expand the things I thought I know, and I could fly when we unite. We alright. Hey, hey, ghosting me when I needed you the most, needed you the most. Why you ghosting me? Why am I so engrossed? I need you the most. Sometimes it feels like I'm all alone. The stories of you and I are dethroned. I'm hurting deep inside. Yes, it's true. But as soon as I love me, I know I can love you. Yeah, ghosting me when I needed you the most, needed you the most. Why you ghosting me? Why am I so engrossed? I need you the most. Ghosting me when I needed you the most, needed you the most. Why you ghosting me? Why am I so engrossed? I need you the most. Là, on commence notre histoire. Here we start a new story. Où on prend soin de l'un et l'autre. Where we take care of one another. On lève la justice, égalité. Le fait d'être ensemble. Nyokobok. We are together. And we remember how much we truly need each other. That this solidarity is a love language. When will the space exist? When we resist, raising my fist, fighting for bliss. You got the gist, moment is crisp. No need to hate, just cause you sis. Freedom is this, uniting our gifts. People are power, not to be missed. Tipping the point for all the kids. This is the movement, time to enlist. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We must love and support each other. We've got nothing to lose but our chains. Ghosting me When I needed you the most, needed you the most. Why you ghosting me? Why am I so engrossed? I need you the most, ghosting me. When I needed you the most, needed you the most. Why am I so engrossed? I need you the most. Thank y'all. This next piece, because we've been on a journey, right? It's good to remember to breathe amidst all of that. So if we can all maybe take a collective deep breath, exhale where you are. Let in that deep breath. Pause, let it out. Beautiful, I heard that, I felt that. This next song, I would love your help to sing. The chorus goes, don't try to be, just be, inhale, exhale, and y'all just say, breathe. Should we give it a try? Don't try to be, just be, inhale, exhale. Don't try to be, just be, inhale, exhale. Oh yes, you think they're ready, Em? Okay, let's do it, let's do it, let's get into it. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Don't try to be, just be. Inhale, exhale. Don't try to be, just be. Inhale, exhale. I believe in miracles. I believe in a greater world. I believe in good things, and it starts with we. Thank you for never giving up, mama. Ha! When times get tough, you always cared for and enlightened me. Music keeps me from dying inside. Never feel like I have much to hide. I sing my feelings, still know how to breathe. Sometimes they treat me separate from society. Some days it's hard to get up. Inspiration's what it takes, and I got enough. Building faith in community. Looking past what my eyes can see. Free, I be, we be. Free, I be, we be. Don't try to be, just be. Inhale, exhale. Don't try to be, just be. Inhale, exhale. I praise high, bow down low. I keep it humble cause I'm always on the real, yo. Pass down knowledge, ancestors to the seed. I plant freedom, flowers rise up so beautifully. And they say we cannot succeed. Lies told that we shall not believe. I refuse your stupidity, slavery. I was born free and free, I will be. Your oppression is insanity. My impression is humanity. Woo! I be, we be free. Don't try to be, just be. Inhale, exhale. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you so much, Eddie M, for joining me. And I got one last piece for you. Is that okay with y'all? Oh my goodness, Eddie M is such an incredible musician. And I want to give some love to all of the organizers for tonight, all of the performers, all of the amazing. Thank you so much, Sarah Williams. Thank you, Cheryl. The venue, thank you all. I really feel the love in this room tonight, so I'm grateful for y'all. I want to wrap up on this last piece, and it's called Future Ancestors. If you haven't already gotten a chance to visit my lovely mom at the merch table, I invite you to do so and say hello. Show her some love. Yes, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Yes, and this is called Future Ancestors.
Ooh, ah, ah, na, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't let yourself be fooled. We be future ancestors. We must let their voices flow through, so we have food to nourish the youth. I breathe life. I will not be defined by the pain and the strife, and I will not obey when you govern me this way, trouble me this way. I am not afraid, because my dues have been paid. Can you see in my eyes will demise if we keep searching for false paradise, false paradise? Who defines what's good and what's right? Open up and look with third eye. Don't let yourself be fooled. We be future ancestors too. We must let their voices flow through, so we have food to nourish the youth. Hey, 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 hey. Know history, you'll be doomed to repeat it. Know what you want, or you might not get what you needed. Know where you're coming from and where you're going to. Most of all, be you, 'cause it's beautiful. Don't let yourself be fooled. We be future ancestors. We must let their voices flow through, so we have food to nourish the youth. Don't let be fooled.
Thank you all so much. This has been an amazing evening, and I'm so grateful for y'all. I hope to see you again on the road very soon. My name is Aisha Fukushima. I'll see y'all next time. Much love.
Come on, keep those hands going for Aisha Fukushima. What a wonderful night we have had. We want to thank the SF Human Rights Commission and Executive Director Cheryl Evan Davis, and our sponsor, Collective Impact, and Executive Director James Spingola, the NorCal MLK Foundation and Executive Director Aaron Grizel, and our event producer, the ever so talented Sarah Williams. We'd also like to thank the War Memorial and Performing Arts Center, Herbst Theater team, and Devi Zinzuvadia. Tonight would not have been possible without our amazing performers, Miss Layla Hathaway. Yeah, that's right. Aisha Fukushima, Prentice Powell and Shawn William, and last but not least, Robin J. Williams and Peace Reconstructed. Thank you for sharing your gifts. Special thanks to SFGovTV, Bay Area Town Car, Paul Montero, and Studio Instrument Rentals, Mike Brown and Claire Goebel Sound Image, and our very own mayor, the Honorable London N. Breed, for continued support. Special thanks to all of you for joining us. We hope you had a great time. To close us out, please welcome Director Aaron Grizel.
Give yourselves a hand clap. Give yourselves a hand clap. So, we have experienced the 2024 Martin Luther King Jr. celebration concert here in the city of San Francisco with our own Layla Hathaway and Aisha Fukushima and the wonderfully talented Keep Going and Going and Going and Going and Going. I want to share something with you very quickly, and then we'll be out of here. SF, San Francisco, sfmlk.events. sfmlk.events. Go there the rest of the weekend. I want to highlight one thing for you. Tomorrow night, everyone welcome. Yerba Buena Center for the Arts Cosplay Party, the Black and Brown Comics Arts Festival Cosplay Soiree. Golden State Warriors DJ D Sharp will be spinning there I thought they were 1200s. I thought they were Techniques turntables, but they don't do it like that no more. Whatever it is, he's doing his thing there. And you go. Tell your friends. The weather's not going to be nice during the beginning of the day, but at 7 o'clock, be there to turn up the heat. It'll be fun. It is for you. I'm going. Oh, no, wait now. I'm going. And I got to go to church in the morning. So I got to think that through on how I'm going to deal with that. But I'm going tomorrow night. All right? And I'm not going to sneak out the house. I'm going, but I got to deal with Sunday morning. So I'm just letting y'all know. But please avail yourself of all of the events and activities. They're free for you and everyone here in this region. That's why the late Coretta Scott King started this for us. She brought Cecil Williams in and asked him to organize this organization to create this type of environment that is free for everyone. So please avail yourself and look at this weekend as the weekend of social justice and beloved community. That is our theme, social justice and beloved community. I want to share this as we go. This is our benediction. In the 6th century of the Common Era, Byzantine Emperor Justinian wrote a code for the Roman society, 6th century. And you all have heard of this, about giving justice is giving every man his due. You might have heard of that. That was written into the law. That was the first sentence of the law. What is justice? Justice is giving every man his due. In that same code, a couple of lines down, it said that, but slaves have no rights. Slaves have no rights. So in this 6th century code of Roman society, justice is giving every man his due. But you had to be a citizen of Rome to be able to get your due. But if you were a slave, you had no rights. That means you had no justice. That means there was no law that a white man was bound to respect if you were a black person. You've heard of that before? That term or that sentence, justice is giving every man his due, is the basis for how we in our modern society define justice. Our Western society defines justice based on that 6th century principle, where slaves couldn't partake, where women, even though they were citizens, couldn't partake. And it's that definition that we use to frame what justice means today. Under law, it's giving every man his due. Justice comes from somewhere else other than that. Justice comes from somewhere else. Our own Howard Thurman, who was a mentor to Dr. King. Howard Thurman started the first intentionally interracial church in the United States, right there on Larkin and Broadway, 2041 Larkin Street, the Church for the Fellowship of All Peoples. He said this: nature is a rhythm. When he was a kid, he would sit underneath the big oak tree in his backyard. He would go, Daytona Beach, Florida. He would go out to the beach and listen to the waves during the storms. Listen to all of these things. And he noticed that there was a rhythm to nature. There was a rhythm to it. There was a rhythm to nature. And that rhythm is a part of us because we as human beings are a part of nature, right? We as human beings are a part of nature. And so whatever nature imbibes, it imbibes in us. It is a part of us. And the one thing found out about nature is that nature, the way nature can live and survive is by interacting. It needs interaction. We as human beings need interaction to survive. We can't survive on our own, right? By ourselves, we atrophy. And the food of that interaction is communication. We got to talk amongst each other. And there are many times we can survive as long as we interact, even when we're mean to each other, even when we're 3/5 of what it means to be a person under law. We survived even that. Even that. So we know that we can survive being mean to each other. But what's the best way to thrive? The best way to thrive is by doing what it is that is a fact on the ground. And the fact is, the concrete fact is that we are all human beings. That's just a fact. I mean, you don't have to prove that. You don't have to, even when you try to write that under law, that you 60% of this or you 40% of that doesn't mean, everybody knows that you're human. Everybody knows that. They can't imagine that away. You get where I'm going? We're all human beings. And the best way we thrive is to communicate by understanding we're all human beings. And the way we can understand we're all human beings is by seeing the fact that you and me are sort of the same in that respect. That I can see you in me and you can see me in you. You can tell when somebody's mad because you can see them. And man, I get mad like that. You know, just basic stuff. When we see each other in each other, we find this commonality. And Howard Thurman said it this way: the safest place for anybody to be physically, The safest place for anybody to be is in another person's heart. Why? Because if I think about you, if I care about you, I'm not going to want to hurt you. If you care about me, you're not going to want to hurt me. It's just this, it's just stuff. We were raised on this stuff. Why were we raised on this stuff, or how were we raised on this stuff? Because on those ships, when our names were taken, when we were taken from our land, when we were put underneath in the holds of these purpose-built ships, when they wouldn't let us on the deck so we could see where the sun and the moon was and the stars were so we can at least chart our course. When all of that was taken away, when it seemed like everything was absent, we sat there and found ourselves again. In absence, we found ourselves. And we came to each other through knowing that we are human beings and we are together. That's where social justice comes from. It comes from the fact of our humanness. It's not some law giving every man his due. It comes from the fact of you and me. That's just a fact. It's a fact. Don't let anybody tell you that it ain't a fact. That's where social justice comes from. It's we're in each other's heart. When we walk down the street and I see a brother walking down the street, I know what that brother means when he looks over at me and nods his head. I know what that sister means when she looks at me and nods her head. That's all over, that we know that. That's where social justice comes from. And that's what beloved community is. It's just the fact. Social justice and beloved community. So as we go out and leave here this evening, don't let anybody turn you around. Don't let anyone turn you around, because the fact is, we are soul folk. The soul of this country. Everything written in our formation documents, everything written in our organizational documents of this country is littered in between those lines. The meaning of this nation isn't the words. The meaning is what's not spoken or what's not written. And what's not written is the soul of this nation. And that's what you are, the soul of this country. The soul of this country. Social justice and beloved community. So go out. Celebrate that fact. Celebrate that fact, because we can make it. Amen. Ashe. Ashe. And amen. You guys have a good evening.
Thank you, Director Griselle, for those words. That sums up our evening. Have a great night.
Looking over my life, I've seen the road I've taken. I don't like it.